everybody, we're rolling that stinger. How are you guys? I am Tragic Loss, and I am joined here by Commander AF, who is our World of Tanks fortune teller, aka the host of What's Next. So, Commander AF, we are finally getting you back into the stream. It's been a couple weeks. It's actually, I think it's been more than a couple weeks. And during our first introduction stream with you, it was very unfortunate that my internet died. So how are you doing? What's up?
I feel like I just paid it forward because right before we were about to go live, I feel my computer blew up. So I got the girl.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, so if you guys are in chat, I was reading all of your comments over on YouTube. I always see people being like, oh, I was here first. Getting first is easy. Try getting last. That is my challenge to you. Anyways, Commander AF.
Party for the party. I don't want you to do that. You always should try to be first.
Yeah. Alrighty. Anyways, so I do have a couple of people saying that you're a little bit quiet, so if we could get you turned up a bit on Discord. Otherwise, I do believe we are going to be doing platoons today. So if you guys want to platoon with me and Commander AF, all you have to do is hop over to Twitch, and as you guys can read down below the images of our faces, join the platoon by hopping over to twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA and type !join and then put your username into the chat, and we will get you into the platoon as soon as we can. And you know, there is a limited amount of people that we can get into the platoon, so the earlier you get in, the better. And we are, yeah. So we are going to be reading chat. One small restriction, as Commander AF is a little bit newer in the game. No tier 9s and no tier 10s today. Otherwise, you guys are free to join, or free to pick any tier from 1 to tier 8. Otherwise, we are going to get our first person in the platoon, which is K-Saroth. All right.
Let's do this.
All right.
You know, Tragic Loss, I think the last time that I was on was probably right before the first episode of What's Next.
Ooh, yeah.
The first week of June. So
yeah. It's been a hot minute since we got you into the stream. We are going to, so we'll sort of tell you that we are going to hop into a battle. And then we're not going to do count-ins because we currently don't have the ability to do a timed count-in. Otherwise, K-Saroth, I did send you an invite, so hopefully you got that invite. If you didn't, please go into your settings and make sure you have invites from friends turned off, else only friends can invite you in your garage.
And not strangers like Tragic Loss.
Yeah.
My mic is still a little low?
Possibly.
I'm quiet.
Seems like it.
Never heard that before.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me see. I think I have it maxed. That is maxed out. Hello.
Alrighty.
Hello.
I can also always, let's see, let me turn some filters up on OBS and we can get you a little bit louder. Let's give you some gains. All right, decibels are turned up, so we'll see how things go. All right, K-Saroth, are you in chat? Are you around? I will also PM you in game. Let's see. All right, invite out. Otherwise. Done, you can send it again. Alright, sent an invite to you. Hopefully you got it. Let's see. I did. Okay, maybe we'll have to recreate the platoon. Alright, I'm gonna kick Commander AF, and I'm gonna leave the platoon myself, and we're gonna recreate this.
Bye, everybody.
Bye! Alright, there we go. Awesome. Now we're gonna get Commander in. Sent the invite. Awesome. And as usual, guys, viewers are the ones that get to pick the tier, but, you know, one small restriction today, please make sure no tier 9s and no tier 10s. So
I only have those in common test. I don't dare bring it on a real battlefield right now.
Oof. Aw. Oh, well. That's just how it be, you know? We're all learning here. Is she still quiet, guys?
Am I still
quiet? I'm trying, I swear. Alright, we're gonna do tier 5. Here, I'll adjust things on my end once again. Oh, goodness. Alright. Cool. That might help some.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, let's battle!
Alright. So I'm gonna pick a tier 5. I'm gonna go with the T67. What are you picking, Commander?
Alright, let me see.
Mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Isn't that a song?
M4 improved.
Ooh, M4 improved. Alright, alright. Get you readied up and we'll drop right into battle.
Okay, just making sure I have a repair kit, because...
Also, guys, make sure you put a space between !join and your username, else it won't be able to read it. Alright, and then we're gonna wait for Kaiseroth to ready up, and we're gonna drop into battle. So we're dropping into tier 5. That sounds a little better. Awesome. My game sounds might be a little loud, so I will turn those down momentarily. Oh, I think we're dropping into battle. Awesome.
Let's do it.
Ooh, are you ready? Your first battle back on stream.
Back on stream. Fortunately, you're not showing my screen, are you?
No, we're not going to be seeing your screen, unfortunately. So, feel free to perform however you perform in battle.
No, I just don't want to outshine everyone. So
okay. Oh,
I
believe in you. I believe in you. Let's fix your name tag, because apparently I didn't fix that before we started. Otherwise, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna push forward. Wow, my game sounds are super loud to me. There we go. Hopefully that's not insanely quiet for y'all on stream.
Oops, I'm crashing into people here.
Uh-oh. You know, don't text and drive. Don't text and drive.
Don't try to read chat and drive. You're right.
Yeah. That's also not good, you know? You gotta be fully aware of what is happening in battle.
You know, you're heading over here all by yourself. Is that what you like to do?
Yeah, I like to try and outshine everybody by going solo, you know.
Well, I followed you. You got two over here.
Aw, well, that's super nice.
We're gonna get destroyed. We should do it together.
Well, you know, the goal is to necessarily not get destroyed.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
Yeah, you're taking a couple shots there, and like, oh no, ooh. You're getting shot in the oof.
I'm just running for the hills now.
You did cause the destruction of a Stug, though, which is great. That was the enemy Stug. He did die very quickly, actually. He died from one shot from our artillery.
That was the trick.
But yeah, so the title of the stream, as you guys know, is the Fair Play Policy article. Every so often, we do a ban wave of people who have been caught cheating. The first strike, if you are caught cheating, is a 7-day ban, and then from there it is a 30-day ban. And then it's a permanent ban. It is a 3-strike policy on cheating. So if you were using illegal mods, that is what our title is about. So do be aware. we have no leniency for cheaters. So
yeah, there's really no reason to not know what mods that are allowed, right?
Yeah. So we've my dinosaur head is a little crooked. Which way? Okay, there we go. Fixing my face. But yeah, so if you guys are unsure what mods are okay, you can actually hop over to wgmods.com, net?
I think it's
above? and that will have only mods that are allowed. So if you are unsure if it's not on there, you know, you can always ask a community member. So anybody on the World of Tanks community team should be able to at least give you an idea of what is and what is not okay. So please be diligent in your awareness over what mods are okay and what are not okay.
Do you use any mods?
I actually don't use any mods. I used to use mods. Some of the mods that I actually liked were not even mods that really did anything. They just kind of gave you like styles. Like you could change your reticle, or you could change your gun sounds and stuff like that. And those are always okay because that's just visual and audio, which is, you know, totally fine to change. So
I'm out.
Uh-oh.
But we won anyway. You
contributed, yay! I contribute sometimes as well. But yeah, so you know, make sure you know what's okay and what's not okay. And like I said, if you're unsure of what mods are okay, please do feel free to ask any of the employees that are in our official World of Tanks channel. Or sorry, our official World of Tanks Discord. They should be able to help you out. So, and then going back through some chats. So, Quickie Germany says, certain clans use a lot of illegal mods. If you do believe certain people are using illegal mods, do send in replays of the matches you've been in, or, you know, give us as much detail as you have. We do have a system, so this is a secret even to us. But our headquarters over in Minsk, they do have a way of detecting illegal mods. So if you guys are finding that maybe not quite, then, like I said, feel free to submit a ticket with evidence, and we will investigate at the very least. So. All right.
So you've been a part of the community team for a while. Was there a point where you were ever... Oh, what are we doing? Tier 7?
Tier 7. We're doing Tier 7.
Alrighty. Was there a time where, like, you were part of the team reviewing reports about hackers or, you know, people that were using illegal mods?
So, no, mostly because our community doesn't necessarily handle tickets. So our customer service department handles tickets, and, you know, we have Nyx, who is our customer service manager. She's the one that generally handles things that are very specific to, you know, our server. So any larger issues or any issues that need further investigation, she generally looks more into them, and she does a lot of research. She's very knowledgeable. She's you know, one of my favorite people on our team. She does very good work. I appreciate the heck out of her. So just stream your illegal mods live and never get banned. Not sure if that's ever happened. I'm pretty sure we've actually previously investigated situations where people were possibly using illegal mods on stream, and we have investigated those and have taken action in the past. So.
And it looks like Sarah Barton is asking if this is PC or console. I can answer that.
Oh yeah, go. I will try not to answer everything.
This is PC. I'm not playing with my thumbs over here. Well, yeah, no, I'm not playing with my thumbs. Mouse and keyboard all the way.
Alrighty. And then we do have some people who are giving us a bit of feedback on the equipment changes. So I don't know when we'll be able to release some information that we have, but we have been getting a lot of feedback from players who are very concerned about a couple of things. One of the things that players were concerned with was the availability of demounting kits. So we have talked to our devs about it some, and they've definitely taken some steps towards making sure that people are able to demount equipment from tanks, so that way they can either move them or so that they can, you know, sell them. So do be aware that we are taking a lot of feedback, and we are trying to implement and make things as easy as possible for the transition. So try not to fret too much. However, like I said, you guys are free to continue giving feedback regardless.
Love the feedback. And I was just working on an Equipment 2.0 video today, actually, in preparation for the inclusion of the updates into the game. And I can say that there are actually multiple ways that the engineers are addressing it to make sure that there is access to demounting kits. I guess I don't want to say too much until it's revealed, but you guys could be hearing more about it later this week, not just from my video, but we'll also have a couple of, we should have an article and a video from our global headquarters up later this week. So that's a little bit of a sneak peek.
Ooh.
Or exclusive mention, I guess.
Little bit of fortune telling from our fortune teller, aka our host of What's Next.
I'm always in on it, in on all the good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, you gotta have some secrets when it comes to being in the gaming industry, I suppose, itself.
A little mystery keeps everything interesting. Man, that EBR, there's an EBR rolling around out there. He's so lit. If he's still even around. Oh, he's got like 1 HP.
All right, there we go. Got a kill on that IS. I'm Zanak. It says tragic loss is using a cam. What? Yeah, I am. I know. I had to reveal the entirety of the dino-ness to everyone. You know, there were some people who were missing out on it. Like there have been people who had never seen the dinosaur. So, let's see.
I feel like you always are in the dinosaur. That's the way to put it.
The dinosaur is me, so I am always the dinosaur. Ooh, Commander AF pushing up. I'm gonna follow after. Oop, if I can not run into rocks. Alright.
Well, I'm about to get hit. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Be very careful.
I've got a bad angle here.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna try and give you some help. Trying to make sure I can actually see some of these people.
This 9 over here. Ooh,
yeah.
Finally landed a hit.
Got this renegade who's like around that corner. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna push forward. Some people are saying there's no there's no such thing as purple-green colorblind. That is correct. When is Commander going to have an outfit like you? I don't know, Commander. Do you think that the dino would suit you? Or something similar?
I've got a black one that's my skeleton, but I think it's a little morbid.
No, I mean, nothing, well, there are definitely certain things that are not okay, but, you know, skeleton boys, you know.
Skeletons are okay.
Skeletons are fine.
But it's not a fun hood, it's just a skeleton body.
Well,
black hood.
We gotta get you one with a little headpiece thing, so.
Maybe like an alpaca?
Where's the best place to give feedback to the right people who will actually listen? I mean, you can always PM like me or Cabbage Mechanic or any of the community members on the Discord. We do try our best to take feedback from people, so that way, you know, people are being heard. No, I'm super dead.
You're in trouble.
Yep. that was bad. Bad times.
Yeah, you got like sandwich, and now I'm gonna fall back a little bit.
We do read feedback on every single platform. So we read feedback on the forums, on Discord, on Reddit, on social media. There's not necessarily a best place to submit feedback. But if you want to put your feedback into a place that is the most aggregated, I would recommend on the forums, because generally we do have a forum thread that's specifically for different updates. So if you want to put your feedback there or literally anywhere else, it should be a-okay. And I am going to take a minute because Commander AF has... her camera is messing with us.
Oh.
It's okay. You're all good. I have fixed it. All right.
Hey, so I saw, what is this? A Care Bear or a panda would work, according to Anthony Ashbeck.
Yeah.
Maybe. I used to like pandas a whole lot.
Ooh.
I've been very fortunate in my gaming career. I've gotten to travel the world, and I went to Chengdu, China, and I got to meet a red panda IRL, which you know, isn't the traditional panda, but it was pretty cool.
No, I am super jealous, like super jealous. I would love to like meet a red panda. That'd be amazing. Anyways,
it's in your future.
It's in my future. Ooh, see guys, this is why we have a fortune teller here. All right, so going back through, when do we get a Commander AF emblem? I don't know. What would your what do you think? Okay, if you could put an emblem in game that would be you, what would you put? What would you make?
My emblem? Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, what are the conditions to get it? Gosh, what would my emblem be? Maybe a slice of pizza.
Ooh.
Or my dog.
Aww.
She's so cute.
Tell us about your dog.
Oh, she's adorable. She loves working from home, and she is a Schnauzer Heeler mutt. We've rescued her from the hard streets of San Antonio and brought her back to Austin.
Aww.
I guess we're stationed here at Wargaming, and she just hangs out. She hangs out in the office right over there. You can't see her because she's on the floor. But yeah, she just chills out in the office with me. And anytime I take off my headset, she comes to check in on me.
Aww, so, what a sweet pupper.
Mm-hmm. And I heard that you had two crazy cats back there, right? Jasper and Miles?
Yeah. So Jasper and Miles, they absolutely love to troll me while I'm streaming, and honestly, all the time. So I'm gonna get Mike Ruth into the platoon. Love seeing him around.
Hero of Sunlack brought up the weekly watcher code. It typically drops at the top of the first hour. Is that the truth for today's episode?
We'll have to see. I might have to secretly drop it at some point. You guys are gonna have to keep your eyes out. Otherwise, I do believe we got the question of the future, which is, what does Commander AF stand for?
Oh, geez, man. If only I knew. You know, I'm open to guessing. If you guys want to guess what the AF could possibly stand for, I may or may not confirm, but you can go for it, chat.
All right, so we're dropping into tier 8 if you guys want to drop in with us. So please do. Ooh, okay. All right, got into a match. So I am going to scroll back through a bit. Let's see.
Commander Angel Fluff, Commander A Fuzzy, Commander Air Force,
So, Get Triggered Easy said, you guys fixing the rigging marks. So, as a lot of you guys did know, possibly by True Voodoo's video, we did have a group of people who were going into battle. They were picking different maps because they had sheriff accounts, and these sheriff accounts, unbeknownst to us, had the map selector. We've taken away the sheriff accounts, and until we do get the map selector removed from the sheriff account type, we won't be giving out those sheriffs to anyone. So rest assured, there's nobody with map selectors that are able to get the best map for whatever they're trying to mark. So there you go.
So Tragic, folks get sheriff accounts outside of the sheriff hunt?
Yeah, so I'll explain the different types of sheriff accounts that are out there. So we obviously generally have the accounts that are staff and CCs. Those are partnered CCs. Those are our permanent sheriff accounts. Those run all of the time. They are generally named after who owns the account. So obviously mine is Deputy Tragic Loss, and if you see a CC, it's going to be Deputy and then their username. So you can definitely tell those apart from anybody else. Otherwise, we do have the sheriff event accounts, and those only run when we have the sheriff event going, and that is once per quarter. So we just had one very recently, and a bunch of people had those accounts. And by the way, just as a disclaimer, if you do see someone breaking the rules on their sheriff account, please note that if you report them and we find that they have broken any rules, the sanctions will go to their main accounts. So we do have information on, you know, who is using those accounts. So if you see someone breaking the rules, the sanctions will go to their main. Otherwise, we do also have the Clan Spotlight Sheriffs, and as transparency, those are the sheriff accounts that were given that had the map selector and that were used to choose maps specifically for that. Not so cool actions that they did, so. Alright, I'm gonna back up because all I'm doing is getting shot by Artie over here, and I do not feel like continuing getting shot over here. So, how do you get a sheriff account?
Thank you for explaining that. Yeah, how do you get a sheriff account?
So for the sheriff hunt that we do once per quarter, you can sign up on the forums. Basically, we have a forum post that gets dropped. Generally during our stream, we do unhide it while we are streaming, so that way our viewers get first shot at getting one of the accounts. So if you want one, you should continue watching our streams. It is only for the weekend, and we do monitor those very closely, especially in terms of if you get reported on your sheriff account. So, pretty fancy driving. Well,
you try to drive and talk.
Let's see. Notice my comment about moving from NA to Asia got ignored. No, I actually just missed it. I am playing and reading the chat at the same time. In terms of account transfers from one server to another, we did have a time period in which we were allowing people to submit a ticket to get their account moved from one server to another. However, the actual doing of that, which means the actual moving of accounts from one server to another, proved to be very inefficient, and because of that, we've decided to put account transfers on hold until we can find a better solution for that. So no, guys, we do not ignore questions here. We do try to answer everything. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of us, and we cannot constantly read chat and be playing all at once all the time. We can do it sometimes, but not all the time.
Oh, jeez.
So I apologize if I missed your comment or question. I am trying my best to not throw the game, but also, you know, but also read chat. So if we miss your comment or question, please just repost it, and we will try and get to answering as soon as we can. So.
It's definitely not personal, and T, there is... Oh gosh, still alive. There we go. Never mind. Did you get that Conway?
I did not, but you know, good shooting on whoever did. All right, I'm gonna go look for their artillery. Ooh, there's 1. There's 2. That wasn't me spotting them, but you know, that's nice. All right, so I'm guessing the last artillery is either way back in the corner, or right there.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the corner.
Surprisingly, not a corner. But,
not
you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
The 6th line.
Okay. I don't care about my stats, etc. I just want my tanks over on Asia. True. So the only issue with doing very specified, like, you know, I just want all of my tanks on another account on a different server. If we offered that to one person, we have to offer it to everybody, and we don't want to be unfair like that. So everything that we do either has to apply to everyone or has to apply to no one. So it's quite an undertaking to do, and as much as we would like to, you know, make sure everybody gets fair treatment, it can be an all or nothing sort of thing. I know I'm looking at your green screening, and I'm like, I feel like your camera just doesn't like me. It seems to be like auto filtering you sometimes, and then other times it's not.
I don't know what it's doing. It's going crazy.
I have no idea. All right. Let's see. All right, scrolling back through, making sure. Let's see. You should allow us to sell boosters and garage slots. That would be kind of cool. Mass migration was easy when Wargaming wanted it. Untrue. That it was not easy. It took a very long time to go through all of the accounts to move them over. Otherwise, Larry 3 is our next platoon mate.
Let's do it, Larry.
All right, thank you, Mike Ruth. Much appreciated. Larry 3.
I haven't even been saying GG to our platoon mates, so yeah, GG, Mike Ruth, and everyone else we've played with so far.
Shame. Ooh, tier 6.
All right, tier 6.
So what tanks, like, what are your favorite tanks? I feel like
a German tier 4 that I play way too much of.
Yeah.
But lately I've been messing around with the American line, as you may have noticed.
Ooh, yeah.
Just trying them out. I really do like light tanks a whole lot. I've been playing a lot of medium, but every time I happen to a heavy, I'm always so pleasantly surprised at the sheer amount of damage that I do and that I can take.
Yeah.
And I'm still alive, and that tank has half HP or less.
Oh, wow.
So I haven't really found... I can't say that I have a favorite class yet, but I've been enjoying the American line so far.
All right, cool. All right, we're hopping into a tier 6 battle, and I did pump up Commander AF's sound, so hopefully as we go through this stream, I know it seems like everything is just kind of, I feel like technology is working against you today.
Yeah, I think there's like a poltergeist in my PC. I'm gonna have to do some maintenance for real.
Yeah. Alrighty. Awesome. So we are in match.
Chili Chiz says he's back. Tragic. Were you waiting for Chili?
Welcome back. Hi.
Welcome back.
She's much louder since she moved her mic. Alrighty, cool. So just like keep your mic right against your face and we should be a-okay.
Alright, where are we going?
Alright. So you are in the Thunderbolt. So if you kind of play around behind buildings in this area, you should be able to hit some people. But be very careful because this is a tier 8 match, and there are some big boys out there, and they're not nice. And that is a wheelie boy, so. Alright, so I am slowly watching through the chat. No, so Commander AF does have a green screen.
Mm-hmm. I've got a real green screen.
It is absolutely technology working against us today, EXO. It's very unfortunate, but possibly...
Literally, right before the stream, I lost audio. My cat, my monitor actually shut off. I don't know if you know that, Tragic. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
And then to try to troubleshoot, I backed up my chair into my green screen, and it fell over. And this was literally as we were going live. I was like, oh my
goodness. All right. All right.
And fun fact,
troubleshooting.
I actually shoot the What's Next video series out of my home office, which is a very tiny office. So that might explain some of the other production issues that sometimes get pointed out. I usually have a lot of glare in my glasses, but I do my best. Okay? We're all working.
Alrighty, guys. I am very slowly adjusting things to hopefully resolve all of our issues. But I am doing everything that I can. I promise you.
Yeah, Tragic, you are a beast. I don't know how you handle all of these settings, chatting with everyone, and then fragging at the same time.
I have ADD. That's the only thing I can say is I have ADD, so I am paying attention to everything all at once.
I'm over here driving in circles because I was just talking about what's next, and I can't focus.
Well, you know. I believe in you, Commander AF. It is a talent. I hit our T29 in the back of the head. Are we gonna have a code this week? Yes, we are. It is not quite time. I will drop the code very soon, though. Let's see. I need to.
Oh, there's two. Oh gosh. I'm getting behind you. Cause I'm scared.
Where are you?
You can tell by my.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, now we're gonna try to run.
All right. Tragic is a superhero, secret identity and everything. I wouldn't say that much. I just wow, nice shot.
Oh, they're coming up from the rear.
Yeah. So we're gonna push forward a little bit because I don't think that they have too much defense going on over here. So if I can. Nope.
Boy.
Ouch.
Look, I'm playing with fire over here. Oh, whoops, that was a mistake. I'm dead.
Don't you just hate it when they move in front of you as you fire? Yeah, but you know, it's a you know, at least I can't accidentally destroy them anymore. That was you know, team damage was not a great mechanic, I'll say. Whew. Got him. Hello, streamer Dinosaur. Hello, Cloverzilla. Are devs for Wargaming also in the US, or are they just in the motherland? So they're not actually in Russia. We are a Belarusian company, and Belarus is different from Russia, if you didn't know that. And with that, they are in Minsk. So we don't have any developers in North America, but, you know, rest assured, we are generally in very close contact with our developers, so. Get him, Commander, get him! You got this, I believe!
Ah, look, I can't even aim. What happened to my, my aim here? It like jolted it up.
No!
Did you get...
I
Oh, he's dead.
missed.
No,
Okay,
not-
you got him. I believe. There you go.
You just
Hey.
did that to me. I don't need your pity. I could. Hey, what was that? My second one. Okay.
I did not give it to you. I actually genuinely I auto aimed onto him and I fired and my reticle was so large that it missed. So I promise you I'm not giving you.
GG.
All right. Let's see.
Larry, I hope you had fun because that was fun.
That was super fun. I keep feeling like my dino head is super crooked and I keep fixing it, but it keeps like changing directions on me. It's like chameleon eyes where my head's turned one way, but my dinosaur head is turned the other way. You know what I mean?
I like it. It keeps the viewers guessing, like, what's Tragic looking at.
So you did move your mic away from your mouth, so
I
you
did,
got a bit
but
quiet.
I drink out of the. I drink out of my mouth.
We need to get you one of these mics. We got to get you one of the nice mics. That way we can hear you. All right. Up next we got Hugo Steele. Hugo Steele.
My janky system over here.
It's not that bad. It just could, you know, use a little bit of improvement, and that's okay. We can all use a little bit of improvement, can't
I
we?
agree. You're absolutely right.
Put your ear cans on the outside of your dino head. Yeah. I mean, maybe.
That's a look.
All right. Cool. Tier 7 again. Tier 7.
Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just enjoying the stream.
I mean,
go with the eagle here.
All right. I'm going Russian heavy today. What about when taking out gets you daily mission and many sit and do not fire until it is takeout shot? I mean, the thing is, World of Tanks is a team game, and you know, it's not kill stealing, it's kill securing. That's
like
what
that.
it's called.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm just happy to have the victory. I
Yes.
just want to win.
Yeah. I agree. The Princess Leia dino look.
That's what you should dress up as for Halloween.
Princess Leia. Like the
Princess Leia
gamer
dino.
version. The gamer version of Princess
What would
Leia.
the gamer version be?
You have like a Snuggie, but on like backwards to be like her little cloak thing, and then like the headphones. So if I put the headphones on the outside, that's like the hair loopies or whatever, and then the robe, and then I don't know, like
White turtleneck?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
a gamer, but it's definitely Princess Leia.
yeah. What headphones and mic do you use? I use Logitech Artemis, what is it called? I have the box somewhere. The 933, it's a wireless headset, and my microphone is Blue Yeti. What do you use, Commander?
I believe this one is a Logitech Arctis 5,
Ooh.
but I also have a Razer headset and a HyperX one somewhere.
Ooh, nice.
But I really want the wireless Logitech ones, like you have.
You should. You should. It's a really solid headset. It reaches all the way downstairs next to my kitchen, and that is quite a long way to go. So
you get to eat lots of snacks while you're on
Yes.
conference calls and waiting for a game.
exactly. Will the platoon queue be back open soon? So we have 5 people, technically 4 people in the platoon queue. I'll open it closer to the middle of the next hour, and make sure that I basically want to make sure we don't have too many extras in terms of ouch. In terms of people left over in the platoon queue. Object 780. Nothing? I got nothing for you. Unfortunately.
Ditto. I don't see it in your future.
See? Fortune telling. Alright, let's see. When will the platoon queue be back open? Once we lower the amount that are currently in the platoon queue.
We gotta get through more games.
Yeah, we gotta get through more games.
Oh, geez Louise. This might be a short game for me.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm getting out of here. Whew. Gonna get into a better position.
Our IS-6 is doing a great job at tanking some tons of damage. I am doing less of a great job at doing any damage, though.
Things happen. There's like 4 of them over here. Oh, okay. They haven't forgotten about me. We're just gonna...
Ouch! Okay.
Oh,
Would like to hear your fortune about regarding EBR changes. So, as you guys may have seen, the EBRs, the wheeled vehicles, are getting some changes to them. We'll see how they are. So,
in the common test, I think they were testing out if you do damage to the drive wheels, it not only impacts the speed, but also, I guess, the overall like dynamics of the tank. So you can actually have a chance to kind of slow them down. But that's just what we've been testing on the common test server. It doesn't mean that's exactly how it's going to be when update 1.10 drops.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm in a precarious spot here.
You're, I guess we both are, since we're right here.
3 of us.
Uh-oh.
This one will gonna get
that's
us all
not
good.
good.
Don't go! Don't do it!
I am trying to get him in the cupola, and that did not work out for me. Oh no. This is not good.
I missed. Okay. Oops, he's aiming for me. I'm dead. I couldn't let you go down by yourself. But you're still there! I'm dead!
I am
I'm
still
destroyed.
alive. I have about 2 seconds before he kills me as well. Yeah.
Oh, what's this Cromwell doing?
Hey, what's up, Iggy Boo? How are you doing? Welcome to the NA stream. Just click harder. The harder you click, the more damage you will do.
So I've been told. It's not working.
Well then, so we're gonna watch Hugo Steel, and I am going to go back through some of the lovely things that y'all have been saying. Fast clicking as well, yeah. Let's see. Alright, scrolling.
What time is it over there, Ikaboo?
So late, probably.
Yeah, isn't that like 6 hours, 8 hours?
I don't even know. Let's see.
My Central Standard clock is broken. I don't even know what time it is now. Where are we? What day of the week is it?
It is currently 4:51, and it's Tuesday because we stream on Tuesdays. That's the only reason why I know.
Thank goodness for the stream to keep our heads on straight.
It is 11:51. How are things over here? It's a little toasty. It's a little toasty outside. We've had really high temperatures for a very long few weeks, so
well, it's Texas.
Yeah, it is
So,
Texas.
That's kind of how it goes.
Yeah, that's probably one of my... Okay, if it wasn't as humid as it is, it would probably be better, but it is quite humid in Texas, and that just makes the heat worse. All right, our friend Hugo Steel has died, so we're gonna hop back into Garage, and we're gonna move on to the next platoon.
GG's, Hugo.
Once it gets past 25 degrees Celsius, I melt. I think that's like 80 something degrees if in freedom units. If someone would be as so kind as to 76? 76? What? 76 degrees is hot to you? Ikibu. What? What? Alright, up next we have Insanely Average. 82, says the Cranky Monkey. I'm gonna trust what he says because I'm pretty sure Cranky Monkey is very trustable.
I actually keep my thermostat at 76.
Wow.
That's the AC. Central air.
Is that your like perfect temperature for you?
No. I do
No?
like it a little bit colder, and especially when I'm shooting What's Next, I have to start cooling down the house really early in the day, like to get it to like in the low 70s. Otherwise, I'm sweating throughout the whole production because I have to actually turn off the AC to shoot the video.
Oh, seriously? Really?
Yeah, you see what I do for you people?
you
roast. I roast with hot lights.
I
love it.
Alright, so Tank Historian is asking when the platoon queue will be open. We will open it once we get through a couple of more battles, so that way I can have a better estimate as to how many people we can go through. And Patent Pending, love your name by the way, wants to know, what do you do for wargaming when you're not streaming? I do a lot of basically community management, so I'm generally on Reddit or on the Discord, and I'm generally responding to people, normal like community stuff, so going through feedback and things like that. So that's generally what I do.
I mean, and then you also do manage at least 2 streams a week, right?
Yeah. So we do 2 streams every single week. Alright, tier 8 dropping in now. Is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Ikibu! That is perfect temperature outside. Well, nearly. I like, kind of like Commander. 76 degrees Fahrenheit is pretty solid for me, so.
I think if I was outside, though, I don't mind 76 to 82.
Yeah.
I've thought
Agreed.
about this.
Highly debated. Let's see. LED
Johnny
light.
H says you started off in World of Warships, right?
Surprisingly, no. So, when I first started in Wargaming, in 2016, I actually, I was between all products. So, World of Tanks console, World of Tanks PC, World of Warplanes, and World of Warships. I did the streams for all platforms, and then we changed structure, and that's when I was actually, until we moved to Austin, I was for all products. So I worked on every single product we have available. Ooh, our Lorraine. What did you get shot by? I actually genuinely don't know. Wow, our Lorraine is getting melted.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't start in World of Warships, but I was on World of Warships' team for a while, after we moved to Austin, and then I moved on to the World of Tanks, team. So, that's what I do. Are there going to be any more Twitch drops? So it is a, HQ sort of initiative. They're gonna be the ones, kinda dictating a little bit of that.
I hope so, though.
Same.
That's why
Twitch drops is fun.
King Tiger captured.
Yeah. So that's actually Twitch Prime. So that's actually different from Twitch drops.
Oh, go on. Wait, what's the difference? I didn't know this.
Also, George Ruiz wants to know, what does Commander AF do? She is our video host for What's Next. She has been doing, if you guys know who Michael Lovin was, he is Commander AF is doing sort of what he did previously, so.
Yeah, so we've got, is it a Watt Weekly? We're doing What's Next, which definitely the goal was to bring back a weekly show after Michael Lovin's departure. Definitely a huge inspiration for What's Next. As well as hosting What's Next, I've got a partner in crime named Fix It in Post. He and I, we've kind of formed the new Watt NA video team. So on top of putting together the weekly What's Next video, we also build out other videos, partnering with the Chieftain, and just trying to get new content out on the Watt NA YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So we've produced videos for really whoever in the org needs a video, whether it's just like a little tiny gameplay trailer or, like I said, like a more regular series like for Chieftain or What's Next, or weekly series.
Yeah.
Trying to branch out, trying to do some more fun stuff. I actually have a new, we're working on a new video about Equipment 2.0 as we speak, so we'll see how that goes.
Awesome. And then I will answer your questions actually about so Twitch drops. We did do a test which Ikibu was actually a part of, but basically a few weeks ago on a Saturday we tested Twitch drops, which basically randomly credits you rewards for watching our streams, whereas Twitch Prime, which by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime because Amazon owns Twitch. You can you know, link your Amazon account to your Twitch account and you'll have Twitch Prime, which gives you a free subscription every single month to whoever streamer of your choosing. And you also get rewards that you can get from the Twitch Prime rewards thing. So yeah.
Okay, now I know. Y'all did the Twitch drops for the was it? Did you do a live stream for the Lost Sheriff's event, the Sheriff Hunt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, it was the same day. So you are correct.
Cool.
You have a better memory than I do.
I don't know how I do it sometimes.
Yeah. with skill and attentiveness. Hey, Master Sergeant Ambo, how are you doing? Watt has an official presence on Reddit. Yes. I am on Reddit almost every single day, and I sort by new, which means if you post something new, I will likely see it. Awesome, I think I've gone through everything. Cool. Alright, so there...
Armor not penetrated.
I am very scared to do anything because there's a charioteer way over where.
Ricochet. Don't be scared. We could do it.
Oh no, my headset is dying. I gotta grab. That's the only thing that's bad about wireless headsets is you gotta charge it all the time. We're getting stuff on Reddit, but still will not remove artillery. So yeah. I mean, artillery has been a part of the game since literally 2011, and it is so ingrained in the ecosystem of our game that we would have to change every single tank and every single map in the game, as well as a lot, well, I mean, we're already changing equipment, but we would have to change so many things to be able to remove artillery that, for one, it's honestly way too much development time, and for two, like, you know, there's a very large majority of people who don't post all the time, who actually like playing artillery. So honestly, you know, believe it or not, you may actually be a part of the vocal minority. So
minority. We almost said that
yeah.
in sync.
Yeah. So are you gonna have a Spanish stream at some time? So I do believe we have unfortunately, we don't really have the resources to do that. We don't necessarily have anyone on the North American team that is available to stream in Spanish, so.
But the LATAM region does do a monthly institutional video. Yeah. So it's like a monthly rundown, kind of like Ikibu. does. So if you're interested in that, I believe the host, her name's Hitomi Floor, and she's just lovely. She's always got great information.
Yeah. She actually, and someone posted about this earlier on the World of Tanks Reddit, but someone was just like, oh, you know, here's a leak for next month's tank rewards, and I was like, that's not a leak, that's an official video. It was really funny, actually. And then someone in chat says, we give you money and you don't remove it. We're a business. We make business decisions. And like I said, artillery is too ingrained in the World of Tanks ecosystem. As far as I know, there are no plans to remove artillery. So, you know, like it or not, artillery is in the game for the foreseeable future. So...
I say you get your head around liking it. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Got one left. Let's go find him.
Is Wargaming going to add Japanese TDs at some point? As far as we know, the Polish mediums, I believe, are the most developed line. We've talked about it with Cabbage before, so. But do you think taking a big shot by Artie is normal? Yeah, because it's been normal for, you know, 10 years. Like, it's frustrating, for sure, but it's a part of the game, and it's something that is a mechanic in our game. There's not really... you know, you do need to acknowledge it, and like I said, it is a frustrating mechanic, but it's a part of the game. It's Bradshaw says, when are you going to fix Matchmaker? My question to you is, what do you mean by the word fix? Because everybody's definition of fix is different, and your version of fix may not be the same as somebody else's, so if you could expand on your question, I'd be happy to address it.
GG's insanely average.
All right.
Next in the hot seat.
We have Hoboting, aka DNG92. All right, DNG92. Let's get you in our platoon. Let's see. More balance. Something is better than nothing. Once again, what is your definition of more balanced? Some people... So I'll address it in the most general way I can. If you're asking for things like skill-based matchmaking, I also would like to see at least some way of making sure both teams are similar in terms of skill level. I think that would be super cool. That would be great. Let's introduce that. Fully skill-based matchmaking, I think, is a horrible idea, because there's no game that has that doesn't have a separate mode specifically for I think my headset just died. That doesn't have a separate mode specifically for skill-based matchmaking, and that is generally ranked battles. So, when is 3 Artie going to be removed? So the devs have actually talked about this in many dev Q&As, but their reasoning, and I am just quoting their reasoning behind that is having less than 3 artillery for... So if we restricted it to 2 or 1 artillery per game, it would make it so that every match has 2 or 1 artillery. So you would see artillery in every single match. However, with the restriction of 3, we actually see games where we don't have artillery. That would no longer happen. It would also make matchmaking take much longer. So the other thing is, variety of matches.
I was going to change the Artie subject.
No
to make me uncomfortable. And I did just want to say one word to who is this? Where did their name go? Destroyer.
Yeah.
Darn it! I lost the chat. It just was moving too fast, and I lost it. I want to. There was mention of barbecue, and yes, I want barbecue. I think that's what should be for dinner. And then Timus 200, do you have many styles of glasses? Looks like you wear a variety of colors. I actually have 2 pairs. The one you see, the dark pair that you see in the videos. And then this is my kind of just relaxing at home pair, where I'm just taking a lighter attitude towards everything. But in my dark pair, I mean business.
So someone asked earlier, why was physics abuse removed from the report menu? If you mean in-game, it's probably because in order to go through a report for physics abuse, we actually need a replay, and reporting things in-game does not attach a replay. So, let's see. All right, no worries, Doctor Doom. If you think our stream is boring, feel free to leave.
Aww.
Goodbye. You're not required and or being forced to stay here. This live stream is informational, and you know, if it's not informational to you, that's okay. It's totally fine. I'm not asking you to be here, so. Weekly watcher code. All right.
We're gonna do it now?
If I can find my button, but yes, we have our weekly watcher code up.
Okay, I don't know how you're doing this because I see your tank moving. I see you getting, you know, trying to get after this IS-3A, and somehow you're also gonna post the weekly watcher code.
Oh, that's because, ooh, okay, that was dirty. I snapshotted that guy. So I actually have, a button that I push on my Stream Deck that automatically puts the, code up at the top of the screen, so,
Yeah, not magic.
let's see.
Uh-oh. This guy's slipping on the edge
I am
here.
very much magic. Are they going to ever put fully destructible buildings in game? Personally, I think it would be very cool, but practically, I am not sure if that would be possible. That is due to the optimization that World of Tanks tries to uphold. Oh no! That KV2 blasted me in the face.
Yeah, there's a lot over there.
I think there might be a physics limitation. Our devs do try to optimize things as much as possible. They want to make sure people with any kind of computer can play our game, and I think we've done a pretty good job about that. So, whose screen are we watching? You're watching mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I blew up. I got blown up.
You got blowed up. It's okay, that happens to the best of us.
It sure does. Tank Historian 1912 wants to know what kind of barbecue is your favorite, Commander AF? Well, that's a good question. There's so much good barbecue here in Austin. Brisket, not the lean brisket, like the fatty brisket is my favorite, and then a really good
Ooh.
sausage.
Ooh, so you like moist brisket?
Moist brisket.
Moist. That is the
Moist.
only time moist doesn't sound horrible.
Okay.
FYI.
Okay, you say
Old Veteran wants to know, where do I put that code in? So if you go to worldoftanks.com, if you click on the button that says Premium Store, I know I'm making you click on the Premium Store button. If you click on the Premium Store, there is another button in the top right-hand corner that says Redeem Wargaming Code. You can redeem it there. Let's see.
Abigail June Oury? Air? Maybe? I'm probably Air. It's part there. How long have you guys been playing what, respectively? Well, I'll go first. I was first introduced to World of Tanks, gosh, what year are we in? Back in 2013. At that time, I was, I helped represent World of Tanks at a couple of industry events, like global industry events, and I was hosting an event and demoing the game. So that was like my first foray into playing, but I really didn't play much before joining the team back in March.
All right.
I play lots of other games before playing World of Tanks.
What is your current other game that you've been playing during quarantine?
Valorant.
Ooh,
I don't know if you guys
nice.
have checked that out, but I'm an FPS shooter at heart, so I had to check that out when the beta opened up.
Yeah. So I'll say how long I've been playing. I've been playing since 2013, which is funny. That's when you got introduced to the world of wargaming. Started playing in 2013. My dad actually introduced me to the game. He is an Air Force veteran. So we were playing together for a while, and I actually started going to a lot of the events that wargaming held back in San Francisco because, well, you know, I was very into the game. So yeah. I made myself a part of the wargaming community, and, you know, I was relatively well known back then. I attended every esports event that I could. It was really fun. It was really fun. And then let's see, and you know, my service record doesn't really show it, but I'm only almost at 9,000 battles. Like, I haven't even hit the 10,000 battle mark. But yeah, the other game that I've been playing is RuneScape. Which Ikibu is in the area of their headquarters, which is it's overseas. It's across the pond. So you know, Ikibu, if you can ever like make some friends, like invite me overseas, and you know. Anyways,
I think you got some pull.
No, the code unfortunately does not work on the EU server. This is the World of Tanks North America channel, and so as such, almost all of our things work only on North American / South American server. Will there be other tanks with dual nationalities or just the Rudy? Currently, it is just the Rudy, as you noted. Also, I'm getting distracted by a lot of questions. But up next we have Aquanitis.
Oh, about the Rudy?
Yeah, go for it.
I've got a bit of an exclusive little hint for you.
Ooh.
If you tune into this week's episode of What's Next, you might just find out that we're giving away a Rudy in that episode. But you will definitely have to watch to find out how to win. But if you've had your eyes on the Polish Rudy with the BIA crew, you'll want to tune in to What's Next this Friday at noon Central on the World of Tanks North American channel.
Ooh, fancy. Wendigo wants to know, does my dad still play World of Tanks? Yes, not as often anymore, but yes, he does.
I love it.
I will not give you his username, though.
That's a good, safe decision, Charlie.
Yeah.
Decision. All right, I'm finding a tier 5. I'm gonna go with the Ram 2, the American.
Marvel Z63 wants to know, will there ever be opportunities to change server, please? So we actually did talk about this earlier in the stream a little bit, but in the past we have offered specific times in which we did offer server transfers. However, the overtaking cost too much resources, and unfortunately we had to postpone that. So until we find a better solution for server transfers, unfortunately I don't think it's going to happen. Otherwise, there was talk of developing easier ways to do server transfers. So, you know, if that is on your mind, just be aware that it is something that we've been thinking about. I'm getting like a lot of sun in my face right now, by the way.
I saw that.
Yeah. I'm a bright shine. I know. I have the like the what's it called? The like wooden slats, which is unfortunate.
Wear your sunglasses while you play.
That I feel like my screen would get too dark with that. You've played with sunglasses on before?
My eyes are very sensitive to bright screens, so I was playing a lot one night, and I put it on towards like the wee hours of the morning.
Dang. Well, you know. And then, so I did see a question as to what was Wargaming thinking when they added wheeled vehicles? Well, you know, they were in testing for a very long time, and actually, surprisingly, and I do this literally every 6 months, but when we introduce something, I basically go through and I take notes of all of the things that people have said about whatever vehicles that we're releasing. And 6 months from them, I compare what people say to what they said 6 months ago. And, you know, surprisingly, and I actually did this recently with wheeled vehicles, when we were introducing wheeled vehicles, they actually had a boost feature. And with this boost feature, we actually removed it before we introduced them to the live server. And if you go on Reddit and you search up like what people were saying about the wheeled vehicles, they actually said that the wheeled vehicles would be useless without the boost feature because their view range is too small to be able to do anything, and their speed does not help them in any case against normal tracked lights. That is what the general consensus of people were, which is insane because, you know, 6 months later and we have, you know, almost completely opposing viewpoints as to what the wheeled vehicles are in our game currently. So, you know, we do take feedback, but be aware that the feedback from now and the feedback from later after things are introduced can change vastly. And it's one of the reasons why we do things like take time before we rebalance things, because, you know, opinions change and how things are viewed change, and, you know, the wheeled vehicles are no exception. So, you know, when you guys see, you know, certain opinions, just be aware that we see the same opinions and we are trying to make as informed a decision as we can when we balance things. So
I also love that you have the notes from 6 months ago to back up that argument.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's something that I've seen over the course of, you know, all 7 years that I've been playing World of Tanks, and it has never changed. It has never changed from whatever we introduce, ever. And people don't believe me, but it's true. It's true. But yeah, so the wheeled vehicles are obviously getting some changes to one of their main mechanics, which is their wheel mechanics. The first wheel that you hit will now introduce a much slower or a much quicker drop-off to their speed than they had previously. So they will be less quick after they get hit. So I hope I don't even remember what I was answering, but we do pay a lot of attention to the things that people say. It's just that we have to consider every single server, and it is something that can be different, vastly different between different servers. So all of those things are things we have to consider. And, you know, people are always just like, oh, you know, you only listen to the Russian server. Not true. Not true. It's just that a lot of the platforms that we have, whether it's World of Tanks forums or if it's Reddit, there is a very vocal minority that sometimes don't like changes, and that's okay. That's opinion based, and it's fair to have, and it is things that we consider. So
I don't know if you heard that, but I think I just heard a bark.
Oh,
I hope that means pizza
Cora
has been ordered.
Ooh.
Or maybe bark.
Ooh.
I'm not cooking dinner tonight. Over the weekend, I made a killer recipe
my headset keeps going in and out of dying, so like occasionally I get no more sound. Okay, it's back. So
do you have a backup battery?
I don't. It is plugged into my PC, and for some reason, here, let me see if switching my headset off and back on again might do anything. We'll find out. Anyways,
Playing with no hands.
let's
Yeah,
see.
so I'm hoping it's pizza. Because barbecue is more of like a lunch thing for me, even though I really do want some barbecue.
Ooh, I love barbecue.
There's a
Big
new spot that I found out about that I've been wanting to try, and I think I might
yeah.
curbside pickup.
Can I give you food suggestions?
Oh, sure. I'm always down for a food suggestion.
So, and I won't ask this on stream. Well, I won't have you answer this on stream, but depending upon where in Austin you are and how far you're willing to drive, South Austin has some really great places that I've been to that I would love to suggest. And even though if it is out of the way, honestly, don't worry about it. It is worth the drive. Absolutely. Yes.
Well, I mean, I will drive great distances for good food. I mean, Manchac has a great barbecue spot. I don't know if
Ooh.
you've been to Valentina's. So
No.
for all those folks that live in the Austin area or even San Antonio, it's so worth the drive. It's so good.
Ooh.
They do like a Tex-Mex
Ooh.
mashup, so you can get a really good brisket taco.
Ooh.
Such yummy brisket, moist
Ooh.
brisket, little guac on top.
So in South Austin, there's a place called Mi Con Bistro, and they do like Chinese and Vietnamese Asian fusion type stuff. Oh my gosh, they have this like barbecue bun that is magical. I ate it after a hike, and honestly, I thought I had like gone absolutely insane because it was so good. It was
Do you think it's
so
because you were
good.
just exhausted from your hike, or was it actually good?
I think it was both. I think it was really good, but you know, it made it that much better that it was like a reward from hiking. So, and you know, surprisingly, you know, you haven't really been introduced to this, but it happens every single time. No matter when we stream, we always end up talking about food. It's insane. Like,
I've heard.
Okay.
I've heard. You know, I'm a lurker at heart. I've watched a few streams, so I'm glad the conversation has gone towards food because that's going really well.
All right, so up next we have Azriel Dreamer. Love your name. It's very reminiscent of reminiscent of like MySpace era like usernames, maybe a little bit of AOL AIM usernames. So
Oh, are you even old enough to know about that?
yeah, what? Hello? You know, so funny thing happened a little while back. I was watching YouTube videos and an ad came up for like car insurance or whatever, and it asked me a series of questions, and like I answered them in my head until I can skip the video. But it was just like, have you ever been in a car accident? Like, have you ever, or like, how old is your car? And then one of them was just like, are you over 25? And I had to think about it for a second. I was like, am I over 25? And I remembered that I was 26, and I was just like, yes I am. I can say that as a fact. It's ridiculous.
You're officially over the hill.
I am. I can officially say if I rent a car from like wherever. By the way, Azriel, so I did send you an invite. Please go into your settings and make sure you have invites from friends turned off in Garage, because I don't think you're getting my Platoon invites. Otherwise, I might have to remake the Platoon. Just let me know.
Yeah, get over here. Get over here.
Are you oh gosh, what is his name? Scorpion? Or Mortal
Scorpion?
Kombat?
No, I know. I'm trying to think of Scorpion.
Right?
Reptile?
No, he's the one that why am I forgetting? The one that throws the spike
Get
thing.
over here!
Yeah, that one, right?
Yeah, I can't. You might be right with Scorpion.
Is it Scorpion?
Sub-Zero.
Yes.
Chat. Come on, chat has to know.
Is it Sub-Zero? So I'm gonna show you guys how to turn off that invite thing. So go into your settings. If you want to platoon with us, go into your settings. Go into general, and the fifth option down is accept invites only from friends in Garage. If you have that checked, that'll make it so only your friends will get invites. If you turn that off, that means anyone can invite you. So make sure you have that. How do I link my wife's Amazon Prime account to my Watt account for the Twitch Prime rewards? So you do link your... So the link process goes as such. You go into your Twitch account settings, and you link your Amazon Prime through your account settings, and then you link your World of Tanks account to your Twitch account. So everything is linked specifically through your Twitch account. All right, Azriel did... change the settings. Hopefully they get the invite this time.
Hi, Conflict.
But yeah. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna reclose the platoon queue list because it seems like we might hit our maximum amount of people that we can get in our platoon.
Boot. And Larry3, thank you for confirming that it is Scorpion who yells, "Get over here." What about, do you remember that Easter egg where the guy would pop up, woohoo, like that? What would he say? I can't remember now. I'm like blanking, but...
Alright, I'm gonna recreate the platoon, by the way. Sorry to interrupt you.
It's okay.
I do that often. I'm sorry.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but it seems so rude. There we go. We got him in, and then now we're gonna get you in.
I was gonna say, where's my invite?
Not coming. I also am so appreciative of how nice everyone has been with picking anything below tier 8 and below. Like, I'm so happy that you guys are being so considerate about it. So thank you guys. That is the wrong tank. I thought I selected the right tank. I did not. I am so sorry. Ready up. Ready up. That was my bad. Let's see. All right.
Okay, it looks like Jesse Puente says when you come to San Antonio, you should try Lucy Cooper's Texas Ice House.
Ooh.
All right. I'll Google it first. I'll see if it's worth it. Okay, Jesse?
Yeah. That's not super cool aluminum, so I'm gonna call you out for it and say we are here to play tanks. We are not here to date you. So please keep your compliments to yourself, unless it's about our gameplay. And then you can both roast us and compliment us. So there you go.
Yeah.
I'm not joking about those things. If it keeps going, I will have Montague ban you.
Zeke Destroyer says, when I travel to Austin, I like barbecue and blacks. Those are good, solid choices.
Oh.
Valentina's definitely though is at the top of my list. And there's this new spot called Interstellar Barbecue.
Ooh.
That's the one that I really want to get some curbside from. I want to try it.
That sounds super good. I have spent...
He says, I'm here for the barbecue talks.
I'm here for the barbecue talks. Yes. I have spent a lot of time trying to find, you know, some of the better like food places around. I found that Austin is very lacking in hot pot places, so I actually bought my own hot pot. Have you ever done hot pot?
I have, and
okay.
Now there's this Ramen Tatsuya. They opened up the dip.
Yeah, but they're super expensive, so I bought my own so I could do hot pot on the cheap by myself, or well, with my roommates. So you know,
I love a good hot pot. Yeah, I would say that.
No.
Don't know many hot pot destinations here.
Yeah, there's honestly only a couple, and they're either expensive or they are those like not actually hot pot where it's like the non-communal version, and that's just an insult to me.
I can see
Ouch.
That. Yeah, and I will say that
will survive until I die.
I wonder, maybe, so should my emblem maybe be some barbecue or a bowl of ramen?
Yeah, I think it should be.
I'm coming over here, but it looks like maybe.
Yeah, well, we should definitely watch like our cap, but
the 432
ouch, yep.
And the link's over here.
Oh no, I died. No worries, Aluminum. As long as you don't keep going after I call you out, you're a-okay to stay around.
Ooh,
Commander AF, look up a restaurant called Yellow Dog Eats. Ooh.
I've got a whole list here now.
Yeah, you do. Let's see.
Ooh, this team, our team just like is in trouble. But Azrael's still going strong. You can do it.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
Oof. Anyways, alright, we're gonna go back to Garage. My headset died again, so if you say anything in response, unfortunately I can't hear it, so I'm just gonna smile.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, now I'm back. So ridiculous. Sparky wants to know progressive elements on progressive decals, which, you know, we did introduce, I believe, in our last update, with set camo like Primo Victoria. So I would also like to see it. I don't know if that is like technically possible, like within our code, because of the way that permanent styles work. Nature Force, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't mind, but I am moving you to the bottom of the queue because we have a few people in platoon queue that have never platooned with us, so I'm gonna invite Dividers. Dividers.
I didn't know they'd never platooned with us. Is that like a stat on the back end there?
No, I generally recognize names that we get in our platoon list, if it's a username or if it's I know okay, but if you stream as long as I do, you get used to like at least recognizing a name that you've seen before. It's kind of like recognizing faces at some point.
Okay.
So
it's a little freaky. But I'm amazed. It's like amazing freaky.
All right, Dividers, I did send you an invite. If you're not getting it, please check your settings, go to your general settings and turn off invites from friends and garages. Friends in garage turn off. So
what's up, old wolf? What is that emoji in chat? I can't quite see.
Oh, that's what's his face from Sesame Street.
Oh, I thought it was like a Muppet.
You'll be surprised at the weird and wonderful names you learn over time. True, EQBoo, yours included. Hey, there we go, Dividers. All right, pick tier under 8. Well, technically under 9. All right. Let's see. I know, so make your picks. All right, I'm gonna let you pick, Commander.
Okay. I've been having fun with this tier 6.
Ooh, tier 6. All right.
I don't think we played a tier 6 yet today, have we?
No, we have. I've played the KV2 a couple times. Yeah.
Oh.
It's Beaker from Muppets. Yeah.
Yep, it was a Muppet. It was Beaker. That's right.
Yeah. Let's see. What's shakin' bacon? What's up, Propler? How are you doing? Yeah, so we're having a lot of weird technical issues today, so please excuse it for today. We will get everything worked out over the next couple days.
You see, all but blew up right before the stream went live. It was, you know, we got set up like 45 minutes early, maybe a half hour early, and it was fine. And then right before we went live, I started having technical difficulties.
Yeah, it happens. It's okay. You know, no live stream is perfect. So
the show must go on.
We have Fix It in Post around. What's up, Fix It?
Oh, hey. Yeah, that good old audio sync issue. So Fix It in Post, I don't know, for those of you that were in here earlier, he is my partner in crime on the video team. And so not only do we make the What's Next video series, but we're also working on all sorts of new content for the teams here at the Austin HQ. And also, we're just working on new content to bring to you. How's that Equipment 2.0 video coming along? Fix It?
And then Mercy wants to know, is there a Panzerwagon buff coming soon? So as far as I know, no. But it, you know, there's a lot of light tanks that are in not the greatest place right now, so hopefully in the future we do see some adjustments made to light tanks, especially, you know, with the introduction of the wheeled vehicles, which are classified as light vehicles. Hopefully we will see some buffs come to our lovely light tanks, because, you know, what would our game be without light tanks? We'd be blind, and that's never fun. Is the KV1 or KV2 still able to one-shot? Yes, yes it is.
Show them how it's done.
If I can get to the enemy. Ouch!
Oh,
Ouch! She's.
backing up.
Oh, okay. Well. That hurt a lot. And I'm going to back up. And I'm going to not do that again, because that hurt a lot. What's up with the new comm system in-game? Commander AF, you actually did a video on the in-game wheeled communication systems. Do you want to tell people? Yeah, the new ping wheel. Do you want to tell people about it?
Yeah,
All the rage.
All the rage. I've got a little informational video out there for those of you that didn't have a chance to test it out in the common test server. But I mean, it's pretty cool. You're able to be a little bit more specific with your ping communications now, indicating whether you're falling back from a position, heading to a position. You can even you could even thank people for their support, which I like. So there's like a little thank you ping that you can send directly to a teammate. There's lots of cool stuff. You're even able to mark enemies that are like kind of hidden out of view, but like have been spotted. And so you're able to lock onto those and indicate that you need.
His name is Kaboom.
You're just able to do a lot more. So you're able to not only now mark up the mini map with some indicators on exactly what you're needing some support with, but you're able to kind of communicate directly with your teammates too. And I'll leave it at that, and you can check out my video.
Yeah, it was a very informational video. I liked it.
Just blew up out of the corner of my eyes. Now I'm really scared over here.
Well, you know, it was artillery that shot me, so I think you'll be okay for now. Just be aware that building won't protect you forever. You know, Ikibu did get some time in the States, and he wasn't hyper impressed by our McDonald's, which I don't even remember if you even got to go to McDonald's. So let me know if you did. I do want to know your thoughts on the American McDonald's. So
pro tip, if you are going to McDonald's here in the States, you definitely are going to want to ask for fresh French fries whenever you go through the drive-thru line.
Yeah. Or rather ask for unsalted, because if you ask for unsalted, they have to remake the French fries. It will take longer, but you are guaranteed fresh French fries. Ooh.
That's a pro tip. I like that.
Yeah, and then you can salt them yourself. So.
Oh, Ikaboo, you like Popeyes? Love that chicken from Popeyes. Yeah.
I don't know if he got to go like anywhere, honestly. And my headset is dying again. It's fine.
When were you here?
All right, I'm back.
Stateside.
All right. Yako's hot dogs. What? What is that?
gosh, I'm really hungry now.
Yeah, I know. I just had Torchy's Tacos, which is like the best taco place, well, best Tex-Mex taco place like in Austin, quote unquote. This has been said many a times to me. It's pretty solid. I have their food in my fridge. Didn't get to finish everything before the stream, but I had a taco for the first time ever. Eekaboo. Wow. You didn't get to go with us to Hot Pot while we were out there. We got Quickie Baby to Hot Pot, and I fed the ever-loving junk out of out of Quickie Baby, wifey Quickie Baby, his wife, and Sophie Lean. So
was this for TwitchCon?
Yeah, so we went to TwitchCon, and me, Domo Sapien, Sophie Lean, Quickie Baby, and Quickie Baby Wifey. I don't remember her username or her name, but we all went to Hot Pot because I suggested it, and they were like they had never had Hot Pot, and now Sophie Lean is like so wanting Hot Pot again, and I told her that I do Hot Pot at home, and like I blew her mind. It was hilarious.
Hot Pot is so good.
Hot Pot is so good. But
Korean
yeah,
barbecue is my favorite food though.
ah,
Like, if I had
right,
to
her
pick
name
a
is
favorite-
Peppy something, I don't know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. But yeah, I ordered so much food that nobody was sure if we would be able to eat it all, and we did. So
Peekaboo, you only went to like fast food or like chain restaurants. How did that happen? How did you let that happen, Tragic?
Hey, not my fault. Not my fault. I believe we did invite him to food one of the days. I think we invited, oh, you know what? It was the last day of TwitchCon, and they had obviously a ridiculous flight like in the morning. And we were just like, hey, like come hang out with us. And the whole EU team was just like dead from you know, daily TwitchCon as well as their flights. So I don't blame them. But Ikiboo, next time you come out here, I'm the food person. Like, just ask me and we'll get food somewhere.
I don't know about that. I mean, if Ikaboo's eating at Cheesecake Factory, I'm not sure if you can say that anymore, Tragic.
Yeah. Well, you know, I will trust your Austin food suggestions.
Oh, I've got some bomb-ass suggestions. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. Well, obviously after the stream, I'm getting a list, so feel free to send.
We can exchange.
We can. All right, so we're gonna hop out of this platoon with Dividers, because he is carrying our team, and while I thank him for carrying our team, we do want to make it through hopefully the next two people, because Nature Force did platoon with us, but Tank Historian has not, and neither has Cold Nemesis. Anyways, thank you, Dividers. I appreciate your platoon with us. Up next, we are getting Tank Historian in. All right.
California, United States of America wants to know, what does AF stand for in Commander AF? You tell me. What does it stand for?
Yeah, I wanna see what everybody thinks Commander AF stands for.
I'm dying to know.
Same.
Eating scrambled eggs. Iowa Dragon. Okay. Country Outlaw. Go to town on those scrambled eggs. Classified is asking, how do you join the platoon queue? Also just making sure that I have to have the accept invitations only from friends in the garage turned off. Correct? Yes, you need to have that turned off. And then joining the platoon queue, is that in his future tonight? I don't know.
All right. So if you look below, underneath our faces, you will see it says join the platoon by hopping into our platoon queue and typing !join. and your username, which I will have to recreate the platoon. So Commander AF, hop out, and I will recreate the platoon now to get our lovely J3135 into the platoon.
Do it.
All right, invite out again to Jay. Hopefully, oh, my live stream chat just died.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, that's because my, my internet on my laptop has dropped. Uh-oh. That's okay.
Well, at least it didn't drop for the stream.
Yeah. It's because I'm hardwired, which is good.
It's a way to do it. It's a way to do it. Ikaboo, what do you got going on next? When's your next live stream? Tell everyone in chat. Please.
Hero of Senlac says AF, Armored Forces. Hmm.
So that one comes up a lot.
Yeah.
It does. Comes up a lot. Am I still in the platoon? Oh, I am.
Yes, you are. I may have to recreate it again, so I'm gonna boot you.
Do what you gotta do.
Alright, and create platoon.
I was excluded by the commander. That's so sad. What a sad note to receive.
Oh no.
No one wants to play with you.
Let's see, actually, I'm gonna see if he can create a platoon with me.
Okay.
And then...
You'll invite me?
Yeah, and then I'll invite you. Alright, so we got Jay in the platoon finally, because he created the platoon, and I will invite you once I get commander. There we go. Alrighty! Awesome! Alright.
Set.
You pick tier. Oops. You pick tier. There we go. Alright. Did I forget to pay the bill? No, unfortunately, you know, laptops don't always hold on to Wi-Fi connections all the time. Tragic can concentrate on not being eaten by the chroma monster. I know. It's like, we've been discussing ways to improve our home setups for the stream, so rest assured at some point I will stop getting eaten by the chroma key monster. I promise you. Alright, hopping into tier 5, let's go. Fight it. If I do this, it might... Oh, my arm. My arm is the thing that likes to get eaten the most, apparently. Although if I sit forward enough, it detects me better, but it makes me look gigantic compared to Commander AF, and
you don't want to be that complex? I don't mind. If you need to look gigantic compared to me, that's fine.
Alright. This is how we're doing it. I'm leaning as far forward as possible so that way the chroma key monster doesn't get me, and I can actually read things on the screen without my glasses. Oh no! Uh-oh,
Oh gosh.
I have full gold on my T67. I didn't realize that. Oops. I I swear I'm not a seal clubber, guys. Oops. Oh god, sorry.
You are all messed up. I'm gonna go the opposite direction this game.
I clearly physics abused cheap thrills. I'm so sorry. I swear I'm not usually like this.
She's not sorry. We planned this. Within the last 10 minutes of the stream, that this is what was gonna happen.
We have a secret chat where I'm like telling her exactly what I'm gonna do to other players to harass them.
It's really conniving and calculated. We planned this.
Sending a report to Serb. Oh no, not Serb. That Matilda just decided he doesn't want to be in. Wow, where are my shots going? Oh, okay. I got him, actually.
We're gonna win this one, okay?
Okay.
Oh, incoming. I don't know this.
Woo. Okay, I am also spotted, so I'm backing up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel really horrible because this is not how I usually play. I'm usually much worse than this, and the fact that my loadout is full gold is making me feel even worse.
Well,
so...
put the feelings aside and just, you know, hunker down, get focused. Set your sights on the enemy and let's go.
That's what I'm doing, and that's the bad part. That's what's making me feel guilty. So I'm not going to be able to spot this person because they're outside of my view range.
What does that mean?
If you look at my screen, I don't know if you have all of the settings that I have turned on, but if you look at my screen, in my mini-map, I have 3 different circles. So the green circle basically tells me how far my crew can see. So that is the basically minimum spotting distance for me. So if anybody is inside the green, it is possible that I can spot them. The white line, or the white circle, is the maximum spotting range. So if you reach the maximum spotting range, that means anything within the white, you are possible to spot. It is not guaranteed, but it is possible. The yellow circle is the maximum draw distance. So if anything is outside of the maximum draw distance, you will actually not physically be able to see their model because it is not rendered. So your green circle can change. That gets lowered by stun. It also can be increased by equipment and crew skills. And then it can also be affected by whether or not your commander is alive. But yeah, green circle bigger equals good.
Okay, I love it. You know, maybe we should do like a back to basics of Tragic Loss video series.
Oh gosh,
we talk about things like this. I love it.
Yeah, like maybe, but you know, I feel like Chieftain has actually covered a couple of the topics that I would consider covering. So he actually did, I don't think it was like hyper recently, but relatively recently he did a topic that was actually like something that a lot of people don't really talk about, and that is doing a video on Lanchester's Square Law. And it actually what, that M5. It actually gives you an idea as to, you know, quote unquote, what is it called? Landslide battles, where you get like one side, and you can actually see, well, not because of the code is actually blocking it, but you can see it in this battle. It is almost definitely going to be like a 12 5 or sorry, a 15-6 game where one side has, you know, 15 people that died and the other side has only 5 people that died, and that is specifically due to the way that you know, combating armies operate. So basically, obviously, the more guns you have on one team, the more damage you can output into a single target. So if you focus fire on one person and you knock them out, then you have 4 people versus 5 people. It is more likely that the side with 4 people is going to lose another one than it is for the team of 5 to like lose another person. So it's actually like math and statistics as to why the normal way that you see a battle evolve is one team has 15 kills and the other team only has 5 or 6. Closer battles are generally 7, 8, 9, 10 kills on one side and 15 on the other. The real landslide battles are generally 0-1 on one side's kills and 15 on the other. So it's actually like math, and it's been studied. So, you know, you can feel free to not believe me if you're out there in chat, but you know, it's actually a thing.
No,
so
you can't feel free to not believe her. You better believe her.
You heard it.
Always right. She's got the facts, people.
All right, so Cold, Fusion, Ice is our last platoon mate. Thank you, everybody who joined our platoon today. I know Nature Force is the actual last person, but unfortunately we only have a couple minutes left, and we do want to get someone who's not been in the platoon before. So
time flies when you're having fun. GG's J313.
Yeah. Ikibu says, in most games it's referred to as a snowball effect. True, but here we like fighty things, so we use fighty people's studies. So Lanchester Square Law, or whatever. All right, I'm picking my tier 7, and we'll be hopping in.
Too, I promise.
All right. Scrolling through, you're breaking Watt PR rules. It should never be called cold ammo. It's improved shells. It's actually special ammo, guys. Special ammo. All right, we're hopping into tier 7. You know, Commander, I'm really upset because at the beginning of the last battle, I said I wasn't a SEAL clubber, and then I proceeded to SEAL club, and you know,
can't help yourself.
I know. Yeah, it's just it's in my dino genes. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah.
Is it a onesie?
It is a onesie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a full onesie. It's head to ankles.
Tail? Like a tail?
Yeah, head to tail. It has a tail. Here, let me show you my dino tail that's getting chroma keyed out. This is my dino tail. It goes all the way to my ankles. It doesn't have the footy bits though, which, you know, I've been asked about the footy bits, and I'm not going to prove it by showing my feet, because don't be weird, guys. That's really weird. All right.
We got some more hard facts in chat from Orthane42.
Ooh.
Talking more about the Lanchester.
Ooh. Lanchester determined that the power of a force is proportional not to the number of units, but to the square of the number of the units. This is known as Lanchester's square law. More precisely, the law specifies the casualty a shooting force will inflict over a period of time relative to those inflicted by the opposing force. Yeah, so, you know, Chieftain actually did a video on this, and it goes into simpler terms to make it in terms of like a World of Tanks battle. And yes, you know, every time I bring up Lanchester Square Law, there's the inevitable, but the teams aren't balanced. Yes, but, you know, the overall idea of Lanchester Square Loss still determines and gives you an idea as to why battles evolve the way that they do. So, I need dino slippers. True. We still haven't decided what your onesie will be, Commander AF.
What about an emu?
Yes. Ooh, I like where you're going. You're flying high. Ooh.
Can an emu fly?
No, I don't think emus can fly. Did you know peacocks can fly?
I did not know that.
They can. It's
weird.
Scary.
Like really fly?
Yeah. Just look up a image of them flying.
Ooh, I'm just about to lose a track. Well, if it's so scary, do I even want to see that?
Yeah. Because it's also, like, cool AF.
Okay.
Alright. I think we're doing pretty good.
Oh, darn.
Can I... Oh, no. I bounced off that guy's frontal armor. It just makes sense that a team that gets an early lead is more likely to win. True, that's very fair, but you know, it is early leads do translate into a possible win, but the rate of destruction of vehicles increases when one side loses one. Because our game doesn't have respawns within matches, it makes a lot of sense that, you know, with focus fire and with the battle length, it just makes sense that in the course of time, you're more likely to lose tanks faster than you are to lower your lead. Oh no. I missed that. That's fine. Let's see. Non-tech tree nations like World of Warships. So it has been discussed that we would like to add possibly a nation, or quote-unquote a multi-nation tech tree for nations that don't necessarily have enough tanks to fill out a whole line, but do have interesting vehicles that we'd like to include in the game. So it has been discussed. Fret not. Many things that you have thought of, we have also thought of. Yes, they have random peacocks at the Pittsburgh Zoo that take off to the top of things and freak people out. Oh, goodness gracious.
That does sound freaky.
They are super freaky. Like, peacocks are kind of scary.
Cold Fusion Ice, what are you fighting over there?
Ooh, there's a... Boop. Uh-oh. I'm spotted, I think, by the IS-2. Ouch! Yep, definitely by the IS-2. He is going to hurt me very badly, and I would not like that to happen.
You can do it. Let's end on a high note.
I'm trying. I survived so far. The IS-2 has not fired again.
Hashino wants to know roughly when the next patch will be dropping.
Soon.
We're talking about update 1.10?
Hashtag soon.
Hashtag soon. Trademark.
No.
We did it. What are you saying? No. We did it.
Because I was trying to kill the IS-2 and I didn't, and now I'm sad. Anyways, that is just about the end of the stream. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. I will definitely, hopefully, let Commander AF talk more, but there were a lot of questions that I was not sure if Commander would feel comfortable answering. But yeah, we'll get her absolutely caught up with a lot of the topics that we've covered today. But yeah, Commander, do you have any last...
Talking about me like I'm not even here. I think it's a great team.
Yeah. I think we did a good job. If I go back through our victories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 victories and only 2 losses. So congrats to both of us. Anyways, Commander, do you have any last words to say to our wonderful viewers?
Of course. Thank you to everyone that platooned with us today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us in chat. And I hope to be joining more live streams. I think you have me on the schedule once every 4 weeks, maybe?
Or so, yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good. So I look forward to playing with you all a little bit more, and I'll certainly always be around in chat. But if you want to tune into my weekly series, which is featured on the WattNA YouTube channel, that drops every Friday at noon Central. So tune in for that. I'm always talking about the latest highlights, happenings, and I always have a giveaway going. So tune in for a new episode and come watch the live premiere of that. You could also check it out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter all weekend long after it premieres. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I hope to play more with everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining us today once again. You guys can join us again on Thursday for our late night tank show, which is from 6 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central. It is later than today's stream, or the Tuesday stream. But yeah, if you guys are on Twitch, we are actually going to be raiding someone. So if you guys want to, hop into the raid crew and give Steel Guts in Tennessee a warm welcome, warm Sherman Gang welcome, actually, after we're gone. Otherwise, Commander AF, we're signing off.
Over and out.
Goodbye, everybody.